It's dope.
It's dope.
Good. It opened up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's dope. Watch them sparks, man. Well, that ain't so much what I'm worried about. I'm worried about the carburetor.
Ah, hell, it's all right.
Well, you go.
Ain't no big deal.
It's like, yeah. Now there you go. Now put some sparks on it. Right? That's what you want. You're scaring me, Brown. I don't think
I poured some in a while ago.
Yeah.
It's part right there.
In gear or park?
I don't know. I don't have a clue.
Well, I ain't.
Fire, we may hit that
We
down the road.
better.
We'll grab this wire and kill it.
All right. You scared me.
There we go. Stick it there about 6-8 inches.
Of course, man. Now you got to be careful about that old poison, that old nasty old rat manure and stuff in there. So you got your hazmat outfit on? All right, he's ready to go. Get on in there, get that out of there.
I'm headed to Tennessee, man.
What are you gonna do there?
I just go home, plow my garden.
Oh, Lord. Hey guys, welcome back to Waylon Myers Old Iron. You know, after I left our peaks down in Georgia, I rolled up into Huntsville, Alabama, and spent the night there, and then the next day I drove on into see old Danny Brown down there near Batesville, Arkansas. Probably won't show you all that road footage. You've seen enough trees and highway, so we'll just show you where I motored in to see old Brown. And yeah, that old boy, I know a lot of you have been looking forward to seeing him again, and over the years you guys always ask about him, and I really appreciate that. I've been knowing him for 50 years, and he's had me laughing for 50 years. The guy's just a hoot. And so we'll go ahead and roll up on old Brown and get into the video a little bit, and then I'll explain some things to you when we get a little further into it. All right, thanks for being here, guys. Let's go. I do believe my pants are on fire. Looks like my chair's on fire. I believe my table's on fire. Oops!
Hey, welcome to Rat Rodding. My name's Waylon Wire, and don't ever do what we do here on this channel.
Well, good morning, YouTube world. I am just leaving Huntsville, Alabama. This is Friday the 21st, I think. And I'm headed to go see old downtown Danny Brown down Mountain View, Arkansas. Well, he's close. South of Batesville or something like that. This whole entire trip has been just gorgeous weather. Beautiful. And we'll see you all when we get to Mountain View. Later now. You know, sometimes you have to stop and smell the roses. Other times you just have to stop and hear the church bells chime. can't eat sugar no more, so I have to buy this old unsweetened tea. I don't like it much, but I carry my own sugar-free sweetener. And I didn't have a spoon to stir it with, but I got a screwdriver. Ah, that's good. Welcome to Arkansas. Coming up on, I believe, the south side of Batesville before too long. 20 miles or something like that. There's old Brown. Well, I spent a little time that evening visiting with old Brown. We had some catching up to do. It was 4 years ago that he was at my place. So, yeah, had a good visit. And then I went on up to Mountain View to my motel room and came back the next day, and we tinkered on that old Chevy for a while, because that's what me and Brown do when we get together. We usually tinker with an old rig. So that was fun. Good to do that with him again. Well, look what I found this morning. When I left the motel room and was headed back to Brown's place, come across this little car show, so I thought I'd stop in and check it out. Good morning. Nice truck. I always like those chevrons.
Nobody bring me any. Michelle came to go to the concert the other night with me. She didn't we need a bag.
Well, they into chrome around here. Yeah, they do like the chrome. I like this. Well, I got a bunch more of them here across the street. Look at this scenery around here. It's like an old Survivor. Nature, I love it. Well, I'm just leaving out of Mountain View and headed back down to old Brown's place. He's about 35 miles or so from here. Sure is pretty country. Somebody commented on my YouTube video, said it snowed in Washington last night. I go, yeah, probably at my house. Brown's got him a crop of hedge apples here. I think you got some big green golf balls down there.
Yeah. I thought about it while we opened that light.
Yeah. Hey, come over here.
Huh?
Come over here for a second. I'm gonna ask you a question. I want you to tell me the whole story. All right. So Brown, what are these rocks for here?
Well, that's my ammunition
Yeah.
for an old boy's windshield when he comes in here and run that truck again.
He making a lot of noise.
A lot of noise. Yeah, stop right there and clutch it, and it'll rip it up.
Yeah.
And I'm fixing to knock the damn windshield out.
Oh, there you go.
I'm tired of it. I've called cops.
Yeah.
And I told the cops, I said, I'm about ready to throw a rock to his windshield.
Yeah.
He said, well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fixing to stop this. He said, I can make a drive-by
Yeah.
once in a while, but he said, I probably can't because he's just
Yeah.
erratic. He don't
Not much he can do.
know.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's my story.
Well,
I'm sticking to it.
okay. That's a good enough. How you doing, Brown?
Covering the fender up
Oh.
with my brand new shirt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, doesn't seem like it's going very good.
Well, I'm fixing to get it fixed up here.
Okay.
Put in plugs there.
Oh. You want some? Oh. Oh, you need those?
Yeah, we gotta have them, you know.
Oh.
All right, now let's see.
I'll share them with you.
All right.
You can have half of them and I'll keep half.
All right. that number 8, number 4 swapping holes? Is that the one we're doing?
Yeah, I think so. We'll get it figured out.
Yeah.
Think we need to gap them?
Hell, ain't 4 of them, man. I've got
Well,
a
this is an economical
good. Hey,
model.
well, I've got a good gapper in there when it's round one. I had a good gap.
Yeah, see them plugs that I took out
Yeah.
got way more gap than that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's time to change them. I just ran out of time before I left home. Might run better now. Yep. Plugs I took out, they look good though. I mean, as far as reading the plugs, it's not running rich or too lean or nothing oily or anything like that. But I can tell they had a lot of gap on them old plugs.
Yeah.
Let me check on them out. Old Brown, he's got the goods here, man. Look at that. He's uptown. Uptown Danny Brown.
Yeah. Used to be downtown, now it's uptown.
See, here's one right here. Right here, guys. I've been telling you this for 15 years. Be sure to gap your plugs, even your brand new ones, because that one is closed up. Because somebody will drop the box or something. And
That's closed plumb up.
yeah, this one is too. I'm telling you, you can't trust them, man. You got to gap them.
They got a bender on it.
Well, you just roll it
Yeah.
around till you get to where you're supposed to go. Now that one's all right.
Yeah.
And I was, but I mean it.
I'm a gapper. I always gap mine, either way.
You've always been kind of a gapper.
I'm a gapper, man.
This thing don't have a bender thingy on it.
It don't.
No.
You just pry that up without breaking it.
Yeah, I went a little too far with that one.
Get a hammer.
Yeah, I got
Get
it.
the big hammer.
Yeah. Start over. Okay. But don't, Brown,
Yes.
don't mess this up.
I ain't gonna mess
Don't
up.
mess this up, man.
We ain't got no gas, have we?
So much YouTube for that. When you get down there, Brown's, have you set something on fire?
Yeah.
Oh, I smell that old chicken house.
Yeah, buddy.
Getting ripe, ain't it? Whew.
That's closed up so dang much it won't even.
I know. One of them was bad, man.
Now I got it about 50. That's a little much. I think.
That was a bit much. About 35, about
Yeah.
where I set them.
That sounds about right.
Of course, I ain't no spurt, anything.
Oh, you're looking at one.
Oh, I know.
I can't even see what I'm doing.
You gotta go a little bit more. You gotta go right up to that mark right there.
All right.
There. No,
Too
you went.
much.
No, you
Way
went
too much.
You went too. Man,
Too much.
can't teach you nothing.
Behind me books, now I went.
Yeah, let's not
Good.
go there.
Look at there.
You beat it. You beat it.
Boy, them ain't very tough, huh?
They just roll over up to your abuse, man.
That one there?
35. Stop.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that'll work.
That'll work,
That's
yeah.
good enough.
That's
Yeah,
good enough.
That's good enough.
I'm gonna do them all.
Well, I have to supervise you.
Yeah, I'll keep your finger on the button. That's one of the
Did you do this one?
Not yet.
It's in the box.
No, there's a couple of them that gapped open.
Well, this one's still too close, though.
Yeah, this is too, and it's open. A little bit.
Yeah.
What they run them in? Mom, no.
Yeah.
Now this one was close to it,
Yeah.
but not quite there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just bring it up a little. There we go. And on the button.
Yeah.
Get my good eye down here where I can see.
Yes, sir.
Can't even get that one in there. Spread your legs. You kidding? That's how good they want to go.
I know.
There she went. In there. Now I got it in.
Okay. Now, You got it?
No.
There you go. That's good.
What was that?
36. Oh, you know, you got
No,
a ways to
I
go.
got a ways to go, yeah.
One more. There. Stop.
On the button.
Yeah, yeah. Now,
We got her.
now, Brown, you see these things here?
Uh-huh.
Now, they hot. You don't want to be touching
Pour
them.
some water on her.
You
Cool
don't,
them down.
you don't want to be touching them.
Let's cool them down, man. Just done right.
Yeah. All right, get right after it, Brown. Get in there.
Well, you too, man.
I ain't got no tool.
Get your damn tool.
Okay, all right.
Hell,
What, we
man.
gonna have a contest?
Give me that water puller. That plug thing handle, screwdriver handle. Right? You think you got some fancy tools? Look what I got coming. You had it a while ago?
Be a 13/16, wouldn't it?
That middle drawer, I think.
Man, you get me the side with the alternator on
I know.
and the steering column and the brake
You ever seen
booster.
anything like that before?
No.
You know what that is?
Uh-uh.
That's a spark plug water puller.
Oh, yeah?
That's what it is.
Well,
Fancy, man. We got the tools.
yeah, you give me the side with the alternator,
And it's kind of what I
the
planned
brake
on.
booster, the proportioning valve,
Yeah,
the
you
steering
know.
column,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
This fancy tool ain't working.
And I ain't got no fancy tool.
I ain't got one either, I don't guess. There we go.
Supposed to go by one.
Boy, I guess I need it.
Like this? No, you're
No.
supposed
I'll
to
get
reach
it.
in there behind it. Yeah, you know. Well, I guess that's how it's going to have to work, ain't it?
Well,
There you go.
while you're over there fooling around, I'm gonna change the plug.
All right, go ahead. Get her done. Let's get her done. Then go plug that wall. I can't even get my wrench on there. That's the wrong socket. No, that.
You got that guitar in there warming up?
I don't.
Well, Willard's handicapped. He can't.
He can't play, can he?
No. Figure with his teeth like Jimi Hendrix, I guess.
Yeah.
I tried that and cut my tongue. It wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, that don't work, does it? Boy, you sure give me the tight side.
Well, I kind of worked it out that way.
I noticed that.
Figured it'd work best.
Get a good friend you are.
Well, you know, yeah. Take care of myself.
Well, I dropped that old plug, but I don't guess I need it anymore.
You're right about that manifold.
I tried to tell you. Tried to tell you. Boy, this thing's gonna run like a scalded hound.
We'll get you back there so fast you won't even know you left. I can't get that, Will. You think you can fish it down there? Down behind that fuel pump.
Boy, it's a tight fit over here.
Yeah.
All this equipment in the way.
Yeah.
Should have known you was up to something.
Well, you know, kinda don't want to go into it. Don't cross-eye it.
Don't cross-thread it,
No.
please.
Oh, Charlie, one time, I worked for him up there, and he said, you know, I saw you one time that you had an air wrench taking spark plugs out. I said, is that right? Well, I was using the air wrench, but I was using the ratchet part of it, you know. I didn't have no air hook to it. Got
Well,
one
you
in?
know, yeah,
You didn't pull the same one off.
you know, Brown,
Why'd you do that?
you've always been ahead of your time. you
I know it. That's why I keep bumping into myself.
No, I think there's another reason for that.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
In the kitchen or in there in the shop or something.
What'd you do?
I got plug water down in there, can't get it.
Plug wire.
Yeah. Fell off when I pulled it.
Man, I can't have nothing nice.
I know it. Awful. Now wait a minute. Something ain't right here.
Don't cross thread it, Brown. I'm serious, man.
Don't do it. Okay? Please.
I'm trying to take this plug out and it's tightening.
No.
Well, it's tightening. It sure the hell is. But my ratchet was on tight. And I'm turning that plug. I'm not kidding you.
You got to turn that little knob on your ratchet and go the
I
other
did.
way.
But you don't understand what I'm saying.
Well, I know.
When I put it on there, it went that way.
I know what you're trying to say, but I'm just not buying into it.
Alright.
I think it's BS.
Okay.
That second fella I run into on this trip had their broken wing.
Yeah.
Man. Old Ben up there, he had a bad wing.
We might have been losing the compression around that thing, reckon.
I hope
Cigarette, that's what I need out.
you need a cigarette, man. Look here, Brown. Look what I got. Just exactly what I was looking for.
Well, sir.
Little bit short extension, man. I told you I brought half my shop with me. Everything but the lift.
I got this plug wrench on there, that won't come off. Don't wiggle it too much.
Oh, you're killing me, Brown.
Oh, it'll come off. Who laid these up there?
Hey. Let's talk about my car.
Okay.
You be using foul language about the car. Took my dipstick out of the gas station, laid it on the fender well here.
You put that on there, that might help a little bit.
I haven't seen it since.
Dipstick.
Yeah, lost it. Laid it on the fender well and took off driving and fell off on the highway somewhere.
You have to buy another one?
No, our Pete gave me one. Gotta get that out of my way. Boy, I'm bleeding in 3 or 4 places.
Good Lord, man.
Look at me, man. I'm like a stuck pig. All because you give me this side.
I didn't want to get stuck. Holy shit, missed one. It's closed plumb up. Where'd that geeper at?
I don't know. You probably dropped it.
That gizmo.
You know, old Brown, bless his heart, and he's got that little old trailer down there, and I don't know how he can live in it in the wintertime. Fortunately, it don't get terribly cold down there, but it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. I didn't video anything on the inside. You know, he lives on $700 a month, and his son's there because Brown can't see very good anymore, and he had to quit driving. And his son was there and supposed to be helping him out, and he was a little bit, but kind of blowing his money, not really helping this, maybe like he could, you know. But anyway, he wound up having a shoulder surgery, and something went wrong, and he had another one, and then that went wrong again. Now he's waiting to have another one, and there's old Brown trying to support both of them on $700 a month, and all the agencies that are supposed to help you, they turned it down, you know. And anyway, when I was down there, you know, he didn't ask me for nothing. Matter of fact, he offered me to spend the night, and he offered to feed me for a couple of days, you know, and I didn't stay there. I stayed at the motel. Mainly, I didn't want to eat up his food, you know. It's that tight. Things are that tight for him. And while we were there, we went up Batesville, and he had everything in the hawk shop because they're really hurting. He's really in dire straits in the truest form of the phrase. So I said, Brown, let's go get your guitars out of Hawk so we can pick a little. And I said, I didn't get you a Christmas present, so let me do this, you know. And I talked him into, because he didn't ask me for anything. So I got his guitars out of Hawk. And he had his grandma's rifle in there, and they wouldn't let him have it because he didn't have any picture ID, so I wasn't able to get that out for him. He didn't have his wallet with him. But and things are stricter on firearms, you know, than they are guitars and such. But we got to pick a little bit, and we always know that it might be the last time, and we talk about that, and we're okay with it. That's just the way it is, you know. We're a little closer every day. But it was good to see him and spend some time with him. I just love that old boy, and he's never changed. He's been just old Brown for 50 years, never changed a lick. I got his guitars out, and then when I left, I slipped him a couple $100 where he'd find it. And he called me when I got home. He said, "Man, I found some money here on the counter." And I said, "Well, that must have fell out of my pocket, man. You need to send that to me as soon as you can." And we laughed. He knows I don't want it, but that's what I had on me. He had heart surgery yesterday. Well, they went up through his artery and it's not a stent, but it's a valve. But they put it in like a stent. And I talked to him today, and he said he felt better already. So we're really happy about that, because he could hardly move. He just walks really slow. He said he gets dizzy, and if he feeds his old brain some oxygen and blood flow and everything, that might get a little better. I don't know, but I'm gonna do something I've never done. I told you 15 years ago when I started this channel, I'll never ask you for money, and I'll never try to sell you anything, and I'm not gonna ask for me, but I'm gonna just put this out there. If any of you out there were so inclined and had an extra $20 that you could slip in the envelope and send to him, man, that would just mean the world to him, and he won't ask. $20 is a lot of money to him right now, and if there's anybody out there that, if that wouldn't put a hardship on your finances at all, and you wanted to do it, it would mean the world to him. It would really help him out a lot, because what's going on is he's lost part of his sight. He can't drive anymore, because when he looks to the left, there might be 3 or 4 cars coming. He can see the first one, but he can't see the rest of them. And he's pulled out in front of them a couple times, and he had to quit driving. So he's trying to get to the eye doctor, and they're trying to put a prism lens in for him to maybe help that a little bit. But the agencies that are supposed to help with that kind of thing and give him a ride, and they just don't show up, and there's nobody that holds them accountable, and he's trying to get into a low-income housing place, but there's a stack of paperwork that big, and he doesn't do well with paperwork. So it's just tough. A couple of my friends around here, they just love old Brown, and they've chipped in a little bit. And it kind of gets to me. I'm grateful that people are willing to help the old boy out. So I'm going to put his address in here, and he's got a checking account. If you want to send a check, you could. If you want to just slip him a 20, that'd be okay. And if it's easier for you, I've got a PayPal account, and you could send it to me at coachgrafting@gmail on PayPal, and I'll put that in here too. And if that's easier, then I'll do it that way. I'll get it to him. So if you want to help him out, boy, that'd be a wonderful thing. Let's get on back into the video and see what happens. Who knows? But we didn't set anything on fire, but we should have. We should have. A lot of people said we should have set something on fire, and they're right. All right, let's do it.
There. Okay, Brown, you're in charge of the camera.
Which end do I look in? Huh?
Yeah, I don't care.
Hi.
Oh.
Clear.
Clear. Contact. Sound like running. Yeah. That one?
You think I need to set that idle up? A little bit.
Probably wouldn't hurt.
A little bit. Flat screwed up.
I still got a flat one in there, Will. Takes 2 of them to get a screwdriver. Yeah. This is the old house. The Willard's house. This is my house. I got the little house. Oh, and that right there is Cluck Cluck, our yard dog. Smile, Cluck Cluck. Get on camera. Well, sir. Yo.
How's it sound, man?
Sound pretty good. I got a picture of my chicken you can show off out there. Hold right up against it. See it.
No, it's even, both sides. Well, this is the hospital where old Waylon was hatched. And I happened to look over this direction and look what I spotted. Ain't that something? Same wheels too. Ain't that a revolting development? I wish the guy was around. She's a red SS. I think it's an SS wannabe because it should have a engine turned aluminum in there, and it don't. It's got a white stripe. Spent the day with Brown, and we tinkered with this old car. Played a couple tunes last night, and so now I'm leaving Mountain View, Arkansas this morning. I was going to go out through California and try to see a couple people there. And I'd like to, but man, I'm just running out of time. I feel like it's time to go home. You know, I got somebody looking after my place there, and I don't want to impose any more than I already have on people. And plus, weather's changing. You know, it's time to get off the road in this old car. And I changed my route this morning, so I may hit a little bit of weather. But I mean, if I have to hold up for a day, whatever I have to do. But I'm going home. So I'm gonna turn you around, let you see, boys, some beautiful scenery here. When the sun's on those trees, it's just spectacular. But a little bit cloudy this morning. Still a beautiful sight. Okay guys, that'll do it for this time. I hope you enjoyed seeing old Danny Brown, old downtown Danny Brown. What a guy, you know. He's a character. Funny as he can be, he's never lost his sense of humor through it all, you know. So really glad I got to see him, and I hope I get to see him again one of these days. And there's so many of you guys that I wish I could have seen along the way. I just started running out of time, and but man, if I'd have seen everybody from YouTube that I wanted to see, I'd still be gone. I wouldn't be back home yet, and I'd be gone for 3 or 4 months. But maybe I'll get to make another trip like that one of these days. You know, we'll see. So I'm going to sign off here, and thank you for stopping by. And until we get to the next video, I'm not sure what's coming up, but I do know one thing. I sure do appreciate you. We'll see you next time. Thank you.